I'm AJ Freed, and Hanukkah started last night.
And I'm Michele Spiller, and for this year's Hanukkah, I got AJ nothing.
I'm Jake Winkleman, and I've got a very musical around campus.
I'm Hannah Broxmeyer, and I'm out of the hallway and got your weekend forecast.
Good morning, MEPM. Today's day 3. Please rise and join us for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
With the holidays right around the corner, everyone is looking forward to spending time with friends and family while staying safe. Get your advent calendars out and start counting down the days till Christmas with 14 days to go. And maybe you celebrate Hanukkah, which started last night, and Kwanzaa starts in 15 days. Have a happy holiday from BMB.
Well, it's that time again. Monday starts the third Spirit Week of the 2020-2021 school year. This time around, there are some fun themes for the holiday season. Some of the themes are Channel Your Flannel and Festive Fridays. So make sure from Monday, December 14th to Friday, December 18th, you dress up in your festive gear.
During this holiday season, SAT Club is running a fundraiser for the community cupboard. They will be having a classroom door and office window decorating contest for classes, departments, clubs, and teams. Donate $10 to participate, and the winning team will receive an after-school pizza party in the West Cafeteria. The contest begins on December 14th, and winners will be announced on December 21st.
SAT is not the only club in action this week. A brand new club is joining the MEPM Club.
That's not a thing, AJ.
It can be if I dream big enough. Operation Smile is a non-profit organization that works with surgeons around the world to give children in need cleft lip and cleft palate surgeries. The first meeting is this Monday, December 14th at 2:15 in the auditorium. Everyone is able to join and be a part of a club doing good in the world.
The club president is Emily Young, who just happens to be the producer of Around Campus. This week, Jake Winkleman has an Around Campus guest that will fill the courtyard with music. Let's check in with Jake to see what's all to talk about.
Hi, I'm Jake Winkleman, and this week on Around Campus, I'm joined by one of the students participating in the band concert himself, Scott Hayes, to talk about the upcoming concert in the courtyard. It's great to have you here, Scott.
Thank you, Jake.
So the first question I gotta ask, what does it take to become a band student, and are there any responsibilities that come along with it?
Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility to it. The main thing is probably practice and patience, because we have a lot of hard pieces we play. So we need a lot of patience, per se, and we have to practice a lot. Those are the two main things.
Right. And what type of performances can we expect at the upcoming band concert?
We're playing two very, I guess, like peaceful pieces, per se. One's like more winterish piece, and one's a very calming piece that a lot of people do know, which we've worked hard for, so I'm not going to say much about it. But.
And for the students and parents that want to tune in but just can't make it out just because of 2020 per se, how can people watch these performances?
So there's a few ways to watch this performance. One of the first ways is through the windows, like pointing at the courtyard. You can just look right down through there. The second way is through like the windows near the cafeteria. And then the third way, which is important for the parents and anyone virtual, you can watch on YouTube through BMB, since you guys are live streaming it, which is pretty cool.
That's right. Definitely. And finally, when is this event going to be held?
December 17th during that period.
Awesome. Thank you, Scott, for joining us today in the studio on Around Campus. The Courtyard Band concert is just around the corner, and I definitely would not want to miss this. Be sure to check it out, as it is one of the first music events this year, and it's for sure to be an exciting one. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Jake. B&B will be live streaming the concert in the courtyard next Thursday, 9th period. So if you just ask your 9th period teacher really nicely, you can see all the action that's happening. Speaking of action, let's check in with Sean McQuillan for this week's sports.
Thanks, Michele. And if you want action, you are in the right place. Between remote days and bad weather, intramurals have been on and off again. There have only been a handful of intramural days for MEPM athletes, and we are all still hopeful for the return of spring sports. In national news, college football is starting to come to an end, while college basketball is back on the uprise. With the NCAA back in action, it gives all basketball fans hope that we could see the most exciting time, March Madness. The NBA preseason starts today with the headliner game of the LA Lakers versus the LA Clippers. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George take on the NBA bubble season champion Lakers, led by the powerhouse duo of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Lots of returns are coming soon in the world of professional sports, and we can only hope for a fast and safe return of high school sports. That's all for me from my home. For BMB, I'm Sean McClellan. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Sean. Now let's kick it over to Hannah Broxmeyer with this week's BMB Weekend Weather Report.
Hey Mepham, and welcome back to the weather. I'm Hailstorm Hannah, and I'll be filling in for Ava today. I'm out of the hallway and bringing you your weekend forecast. It's been a while since I've been here. So, today will be sunny with a high of 54 and a low of 44. Tomorrow will be rainy with a high of 57 and a low of 50, and will be a great December day except for the rain. So if you're going outside, make sure you bring your umbrella. And Sunday will be the best day of the weekend, and hopefully not the last nice day of the year. It'll be partly cloudy with a high of 57 and a low of 39. So you might need a sweatshirt, but that's okay. And that's it for this week's weather. Now enjoy this week's Hannah in the Hallway. For Thanksgiving, along with many other holidays this year, it could not go as planned. Many plans most likely changed from years past.
What did you do for Thanksgiving this year?
This year was much different from other years. It was much smaller. Instead of all of our extended family, I spent Thanksgiving Day just with my baby, my husband, and my in-laws and my brother-in-law.
This year, I just met up with a few of my cousins and FaceTime most of my family.
How was it different from what you did last year?
Normally we go to my grandma's house and see the rest of my family, but this year we couldn't really see them, so it was very different.
Last year, I had a bunch of my family over and we made a lot of different foods. And this year, we limited ourselves down and we only invited immediate family over.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Mashed potatoes.
Lately, it's been the sweet potatoes with marshmallows on top. I never had that before, and my in-laws make it, and it is delicious.
It's dessert more because I'm very picky, but I do love black and white cookies.
Macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes.
Even though we could not have this holiday like in years past, I hope everyone still had a happy Thanksgiving. From BMB, I'm Hannah Broxmeyer. And be sure to be on the lookout for next week's Hannah in the Hallway, where I find out your feelings on Remote Wednesdays. Have a great weekend, Mepham.
Thanks, Hannah. Now for today's quote of the week. Among its other benefits, giving liberates the soul of the giver.
That's really nice, Michele. And seeing as how you got me nothing for Hanukkah, you still have 7 more chances to liberate your soul. These have been the BMB morning announcements for Friday, December 11th.
Have a great day, Mepham.